in line.
Know what I'm talking about, babe? Yeah. Now it's time for me to.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. If it's not your first time, then hey. So today I was trying to decide what I was gonna tell you guys. So if you clicked on the video, then I decided what I'm gonna tell y'all. So first, I want to say thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. Yes, I got there. Thank you, thank you. I'm so happy. Y'all don't even understand. Like when I seen that shit that I got monetized, I was like screaming because I was at work and I had got the notification and I was like, yes, motherfucker. But oh yeah, if you're new here, then she cusses. So if you don't like cussing, then click off the video. But anyway, so in celebration of my 1,000 subscribers, if you watch my vlog, you saw that I took a shot. So since I didn't get that many people to watch my vlog, and I ain't vlogging no more, I'm gonna just keep it a buck with y'all. Y'all know, like, if you on my channel, I'm not one of them YouTubers that be like, no, I keep it 1,000 with you, 1,000. And I am not gonna do no more vlogs. If I do a vlog, it's gonna be like for Vlogmas. Is that what it's called? Vlogmas in December. I might do vlogs then. But as far as anything else, like, I'm not gonna vlog. First, let me take my shot. This Patron, it's a shot. It says bottoms up with a little butt on the side. I got this in Hawaii when I went, see? But anyway, this is a shot of Patron, and you can take your shot with me. So get your drink, get your snack, get your herbal essence, whatever you do, whatever it is that you like to do. And cheers to 1,000 subscribers.
Period, 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 period.
Okay. Okay, so we got that out the way. I'm drinking, what's this stuff called? Sparkling water again. Because I didn't know what to drink. So I took a shot. Thanks, God. Take a shot with me. Anyway, let's get into the story. You came here for my horrible makeup client. So if you don't know, I am a part-time makeup artist. The girl does a whole lot of shit. I do. This hair, I make wigs too, but I don't make wigs and sell them. I might get into that later. I don't know, but because I'm slowly thinking about stopping to do makeup, and I think I'm only gonna do makeup on like people who I've done it on, like my loyal clients and like people who they refer to me. But as far as like getting new people, I don't think I'm gonna do makeup on new people at all. Probably don't care all that. But this person that gave me the issues was not even. This is a bridal party, so let me get that together. So I was doing makeup for a wedding. And the person who I was doing the makeup for the wedding, she is one of my loyal clients. Like, I've done her makeup so many times. I've done her daughter's makeup, both of her daughters. She has 2 daughters. I've done both of her daughters' makeups multiple times, not just 1, 2, or 3. I've done them multiple times. So, let me take a drink of this. I've done that makeup multiple times. So in saying that, I already knew like kind of like how she was. I already knew her face. I was familiar with everything. I didn't have to do a consultation. I always press the client to do a consultation, but I didn't have to do that with her because I've done her makeup so many times. I already knew her foundation color. I know what I use to highlight her. I know everything. Like I know her face. Like I've done it so many times. So, okay, she books me, right? When she booked me and she said, I'm gonna pay for everybody's makeup, so you don't have to worry about like making sure like all of that other stuff. So I'm like, cool, okay, she gonna pay for everybody, cool. Got that out the way. Okay, come wedding day, well, it wasn't even the wedding day. It was probably like a couple days prior to the wedding. When she booked me for her wedding, she had told me that she wanted to get ready at a hotel. 9 times out of 10, they always want you to come to a hotel, or you're gonna do it at the venue. So So she was like, okay, I'm gonna get a hotel and you're gonna come there and do my makeup. You know, and I had the times I was gonna start, and it was 5 girls. So including her was 5 people. So a couple of days before her wedding, she texted me, she's like, oh, we're gonna change plans. We're gonna do my makeup at the maid of honor's house. And I'm like, okay. So she sent me the address. I looked it up, and the maid of honor lived 15 minutes from me. So I was like, oh shit, she lived close as hell, so it's cool. All right, day of the wedding. I get there, right? And I always try to come like 15 to 20 minutes before the time I tell them, because I want to have time to set up, and then the person can be in my chair at the time that I say that I want them there or whatever. Okay, so I get to the place, right? It's her house. So when I walk up to the door or whatever, I immediately, listen, this person that I did the makeup on, like my client, she is like a loyal client of mine. Like I just did makeup for her daughter in May. So she is loyal and understanding and everything. So when I tell y'all this story, like, you're gonna be like, what the hell? Okay. Cause I'm like thinking about all of this shit. Cause I want y'all to like paint a picture. When you a makeup artist, a hairstylist, or anything like that, you want your section to be clean. You want it to be hygienic, because people that come to you, they are looking at all of these things. They're looking at if your stuff is clean. They're looking at if your brushes are clean, your products is clean. If you're a clean person, they look at that type of stuff. I won't even say hairstyles. I'm gonna strictly stick to makeup artists, because I'm saying that because you are putting stuff on people's face and in eyes and in the nose, mouth area that can cause a person to get sick or anything like that. So you need all your shit to be clean, right? Okay. I get to her, right? And when I walk in the door, immediately, her house was disgusting. I told this story to my boyfriend, and this morning when I was talking to him on the phone, I was like, I'm gonna tell this story. And he was like shocked, because he couldn't believe the shit I was saying either. Y'all, when I walked in the door, they were sweeping up the garbage. And I'm not talking about like, you know how you just sweep up, like if you got, stuff on the floor or whatever, you got wood floor, so you got to sweep the floor, sweep everything. No, this was literally like trash on the floor. Like somebody took the trash can, opened it up and flipped that shit up and was like, fuck it. Like it's a hurricane, this bitch, with trash. They were sweeping up garbage like that. So I'm walking in the door and I'm like, what the hell? Okay, so immediately, anytime I go to a person's house, I look to see where can I do makeup at. When I walk in the door, I'm like, okay, do they have a table? Do they have a bar? Do they have something? Because what I bring with me is I bring my own chair. I bring my ring light. I bring all of my makeup. I have a lot of shit with me. So I'm looking around, I'm like, okay, where can I do? Because I have to put I have a big giant ass director's chair. That shit is huge. Like it's real big. Like, where can I put this chair at? Where can I place my stuff at? Because I have to do the makeup or whatever. Okay, so I'm looking around. I'm like trying to figure out like, where can I do it at? Because I don't know. So I'm looking and I'm like, oh my God, her house is disgusting. Like I tried to not like make the face. But like, in my mind, I'm like, judging, like, this is nasty. Like, when people are gonna come to your house, because everybody was coming to her house, why would you not clean your house up the day before, or like prior to like knowing that people are gonna come to your house? Like, clean your house up. But okay, I walk in and she's like, oh, I'm like, where can I do the makeup at? And she's looking around, the same shit, because she was, okay, this bridesmaid, this maid of honor, because we're going to call her Lucy. I'm not going to get a bride name. We're going to call the lady who gave me the issue. She's the maid of honor. We're going to call her Lucy. And Lucy, that's Lucy House. So she was like, oh, we're not going to do it down here. We're going to do it upstairs in my room. I'm like, okay, cool. All right. Go up the stairs, walk up the stairs. And it is so, I'm talking about, I was like, I can't put my shit, like, I'm not going to take my stuff out this bag. Like, I'm going to have to work out my bag because it's too dirty in here. Like, it's too nasty. Like, I can't set my brushes down. I can't set my products nowhere, because when we went in her room, she had no table or nothing. And I don't bring a table. And with this situation, I was like, I need to start bringing a table. This happened like 4 years ago. This situation happened like 4 years ago. 2018 or 2019, like somewhere around there. I'm not sure, I don't remember. But, and I have pictures and stuff, but I'm not gonna put the pictures because I can't block out people. So I don't wanna do that. I'm not gonna put the pictures up. So okay. Go up to her room. And she's really nice. Like Lucy was really nice, but she was really nice. That's why it was crazy, like how everything like turned out. It's crazy. But she was really nice, went upstairs to her room, and she didn't have nowhere for me to put all my stuff because she doesn't have a table in there, like a big table. She had like a small, like little small table. But the thing that caught me, her room was clean. Her room was clean. But she had an infestation of roaches.
Oh my God, what is that?
Yeah, not just one roach. She had an what is it? I'm saying this shit wrong. She had a lot of goddamn roaches. A lot of roaches. I'm talking about this is daytime. Most of the time when you got roaches, if you flick a light on, the motherfuckers get to running and you get to seeing them like, no, these daytime, early in the morning, motherfucking roaches is like, hey, what you about to do? You finna sit down and do something? We gonna sit down here with you. We about to chill with your ass. Like what? She had that going on. Okay, I saw it. I seen it. I ain't say nothing. I seen it though. Cause I mean, what can I do? All I could do was work out my bag. So I was like, okay, I had them sanitizing wipes because even before COVID had came and did this thing, I was already like bringing like Lysol wipes with me because I would wipe down the area wherever I put all my shit down there. I would wipe all that shit down. I would wipe all my stuff in front of them because I want them to see like I'm cleaning my shit, and I would spray alcohol and shit. Okay. So I was doing all of that. So when we had talked upstairs or whatever, because we were by ourselves, it was her room, and I was setting up everything, and she was asking me like, is everything cool? Like, is this enough space for you? And I was like, yeah, it's fine, because it was private. There was nobody gonna be walking in and out. If anybody wanted to stay up in the room, they could sit on her bed, because she was like, they could sit on my bed or whatever. In the room, and we were talking, and she was telling me stuff about the wedding, like that she was kind of like overwhelmed. She had a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff that she had to do. Telling me that she was helping the bride out a lot, so she was kind of like overwhelmed with so much stuff that she had to do. So she was just like kind of venting to me and talking to me or whatever. And I was like, okay, so do you want to get your makeup done like last? Like the last person, do you want to do that? Because you have to do so much. Because she was cooking, she was making decorations, she was making the boutonnieres for the guys, or that, I think that's what it's called, like the thing the guys wear on they, you know, right here. She was talking about she was doing a whole lot of stuff. So I was like, okay, I could do your makeup last, and then all you have to do is just get to the wedding or whatever. And she was like, yeah, okay, let's do that. So like I told y'all, she had all of that stuff going on. So when she left out the room, I was in there like killing roaches and shit.
Run.
Make sure nothing goes in my bag, because I didn't want to take nothing home with me. Like I didn't want to bring nothing with me back to the house. So I was just doing that. Okay, past all of that, I did everybody makeup. Everybody makeup looked good. I did the bride's makeup. And the crazy thing is, I did the bride's makeup, and she's the maid of honor, and I didn't even get to do her makeup. She was trying to help the bride get in her dress, help the bride do all that stuff, like all the stuff. That's why I was like, okay, maybe I should have did her makeup second to last and then did the bride makeup last. But that's not what she wanted. She wanted her makeup done last because she had so much stuff to do, which is understandable. I was fine. The bride was okay with it too. Okay. As the time was going on, and every time somebody would sit in my chair, they would have some type of complaint about the maid of honor. I'm not going to really go into all of that, but just know that what she presented to me, which was cool, was really a facade. She really wasn't a very nice person from what I was gathering from everybody. So it's time for me to do her makeup. And like I told y'all, okay, hold on. Before I tell y'all what I did before I did her makeup. Remember I was telling y'all like her house was dirty and shit. I had to use a restroom. I already had did 4 people makeup straight. I didn't take no break. I never take a break really when I do makeup. I try to do everything and don't eat nothing. Like I'll drink my coffee and I have my food and everything while I'm going to the place, and then I'll eat once I leave the place. And I don't care if I have 11 people, which I'm gonna tell y'all another story about a bridal party that I had with 11 people and how they was acting fucking throwed. I'm gonna tell y'all about them in another story. But so I try to use the restroom, right? I go into one restroom because I didn't use the one in her room. I went to the one in the hallway. Y'all, there's no toilet seats on top of the toilets.
What?
So where I'm supposed to sit? And the bathroom the toilet had a black ring inside of it. So I was like, okay, I can't use this restroom. So I left out of that restroom and went to another restroom. The same thing. So I was like,
Oh God, please, no!
so I went in her bathroom. And I had to go. Like I held it for a few hours. So I was like, I gotta go to the restroom. So I'm trying to hover over the seat. No seat covering hers. I'm like, how the fuck do they use a restroom? Because there's no, the lid, the seats that you sit on, that shit was gone. There was no seat. So I'm like, how do they sit? How did they sit? Like, this shit's crazy. And it was roaches everywhere in the restroom too. I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I gotta go. I gotta hurry up and get out of here. I know that's so fucking disgusting. Most people probably would have packed that shit up and left. I didn't do it because, like I told y'all, this is my loyal freaking client. Like, I've done her makeup so many times, but I just was like, why would you want to have your stuff? Why would you want to have you getting ready for your wedding here? It is nasty like this, but that's what she wanted and that's what happened. I would have been embarrassed and I would have never let nobody come to no shit like that. But okay, we different. And I still love my client. Like I told y'all, she loyal. She is loyal as fuck to me. But let me keep on going. I get her in my chair, right? She got her dress on or whatever. She is a smoker. You don't know what that is? I'm going to put a little, maybe I'll put something right here. Let y'all know. She smoked that herbal. If you watch my other videos, you know what that means. Trees. She smoking. And she ain't smoking no regular shit. She smoking that dro. So, when I'm doing makeup, I don't really like people to talk when I'm doing their eyebrows. I tell my clients to be quiet. Very nice, professional. Don't talk as I'm doing your brows. But after I do your brows, you could talk to me. Or you could talk, because if they start talking, your eyebrows move. So no, I don't want to mess your brows up. So I'm like, try not to talk. So she's still talking to me. I did her brows though. I did them good. I wish I could show y'all a picture because I still have her pictures of her makeup. But I did her brows. She's talking. She has a blunt rolled up. And she's like, can I smoke this while you doing my makeup? I was like, you can. But okay, if you smoke, and they tell me if I'm wrong, y'all. If you smoke, don't you blow, like hit your shit and blow the opposite direction of the person. If I'm standing right here, won't you blow it this way? I've been around smokers my whole fucking life. And everybody who I know that smoke, and I'm not just talking about weed, I'm talking about cigarettes, whatever, Black and Mild, whatever. If a person is with you, you're not going to blow the smoke in their direction, right? Okay, I'm doing her makeup. Doing her stuff, doing whatever, blending, doing all that shit, doing the brow, doing everything. This motherfucker blew the smoke in my face the entire time. Like, she didn't say, hey, Joe, do you smoke? She ain't asked me that. Most people be asking me that. They be like, do you smoke? Do you, they ask me, do I, like, when I go to clients or whatever, they be like, do you want something to drink? Like, I'm going to tell y'all some other wedding stories, because this shit be crazy. They be trying to get me drunk and shit. They be trying to give me shots. I'm like, wait, hold on, because your makeup ain't gonna get right if I'm fucked up. So no, like, let me do the makeup, then we can drink and do all that other stuff. But anyway, let me finish what I'm trying to say, because they do that. Comment down below if you a makeup artist and you know what the fuck I'm talking about. They be trying to get you lit. So she was like blowing the smoke in my face, and like it wasn't like blowing and it's like blowing towards me. No, it's like in my face. So I told my boyfriend, I'm like, man, I was high doing, I swear, y'all.
Yes. Craig fucked up. You fucked up.
When I got done with her makeup, she wasn't smoking no regular. This wasn't no regular. This was the stinky shit. The shit that stank ass. Yeah, that shit. She was blowing it in my face, so I'm high off that shit. I'm like, my eyes, because before I left, I had I started packing up my shit, and I looked at myself because I have a big ass mirror, and I was like, my fucking eyes was bloodshot red, like I'm high, and I could feel like I was getting fucked up. She blowing the smoke in my face. I'm doing her makeup, whatever. And I'm getting it done, and she talking to me, and she's telling me like how upset she is about things that's going on, that she's tired and this and that and da. She going on and on like venting. So I'm talking to her and I'm doing all the stuff, you know, I'm doing what I do. So I get done with her, and I always ask them this. I get the mirror. I show them the makeup. I tell them, do you like it? And if you don't like it, is there something that you want me to fix or change to your makeup? Do you like your makeup? Is everything fine? She was like, girl, yes, it look good. I like it. She's like, I look good. I like my makeup, whatever. She's like, it's pretty. Now what I did on her was like a shimmery, really soft purple like eyelid. And I did her a nude lip because the color, if I'm not mistaken, it was like purple. Her colors was like purple, the wedding colors, and all the bridesmaids was wearing like purples. So I did her eye a little like shimmery, really soft. It was soft because I don't like to do harsh, bold ass looks on bridesmaids or anything like that. I try to like make them look soft and subtle, but still give them a pop of some type of glam. It was very pretty. And she said she liked it. She said she liked everything. Everything was cool. She liked it. It was cool. Okay, I was like, okay, good. So I didn't say nothing about her blowing the smoke in my face. I just kept like, it was irritating me. And I know she saw that it was irritating me, but she didn't care. She still kept doing it anyway. So I pack all my stuff. They all scrambling, running, because it's a limo downstairs trying to pick them up. So she's scrambling, running, doing all that stuff, trying to get everything together or whatever the case is to get out of the house. So I told her, you know, take pictures. I always tell my clients, I'm like, take pictures and send them to me, because sometimes I post the pictures on my Instagram or my Facebook or whatever. So I'm like, take pictures and send it to me, Okay. She gone to the wedding. The wedding happens. Everything's good. My bride, she sends me a ton of pictures because she had a photographer. So when her photographer was sent her all the stuff, she sent me all the pictures like weeks later or whatever. I want to say probably like, it probably took like the photographer like 2 weeks to get her the pictures, because that's probably how long it took. Okay, so we'll just say 2 weeks later. It might have been 3, but it was some time later. My bride contacts me, right? The bride contacts me. Now, before, like when they left and did the wedding, everything was cool, everything was fine, everybody was cool, everything was good. It was great. I get a text from the bride first, this text. She's like, hey, Joe. I'm like, hey. She's like, I got a question. I'm like, okay. I'm not thinking it's anything to do with the makeup or nothing. I'm thinking she probably wants me to do something else for her, because maybe she didn't take bridal pictures before, like, you know, engagement pictures and that. So I'm like, maybe she want her makeup done for that. I don't know. You know, I never know now. So she's like, hey, I want to ask you a question. She's like, Lucy wasn't satisfied with her makeup. She's making a big deal about it. She thinks that I should get a refund. She wants a refund. Or can you give her accommodate her with another service? Like, can you do her makeup again? Or can you give her a facial or some type of thing like that? Do you even do that? And I said, I looked at the message and I was like, no. I said the contract is, first of all, it's been weeks. The contract it says in the contract, no refunds. Once the service is complete, there ain't no refunds. No deposit back. It says that bold. Once you make a deposit is non and void. Like there's no refund on deposit unless I cancel the appointment or services, and then I will give you a full refund on your deposit. As far as your services, once the services is completed, there's no refund on that. And plus, I take the payment way ahead of time. I don't take the payment the day of the service. I take the payment a week before the wedding. I tell them all of my brides, and it's in my contract, I do not take the payment. I could take the payment 30 days to a week before the wedding. I don't take payments on the day of the wedding. If I don't receive the payment, I don't do the services. Okay, he's like, do you do facials? I said, I am not an esthetician. I do not do facials. I've never ever advertised that I do facials. I do makeup. And if she doesn't like her makeup, I said, why didn't she tell me that when I showed her makeup and I told her, is there anything that she need me to change? Why didn't she say that? She was like, I don't know. So she calls me on the phone. The bride calls me on the phone and she's like, okay, so I saw her makeup. We all saw her makeup. Everybody seen her makeup. Everybody seen her pictures. Everybody is in agreement that her makeup looked amazing. There was nothing wrong with her makeup. I said, well, what did she say? She's like, she said that she didn't like her highlight. I'm like, does she know what that is? Because people don't, I'm not even trying to be funny. Some people don't know what highlighting and contouring and all of that stuff. They kind of like mess it up or get it confused or things like that. I'm like, what was wrong with her highlighting? She was like, she said she didn't like it and that her makeup didn't look like everybody else's. And I'm like, what? First of all, she's the darkest one. She was the darkest one. I slayed the fuck out of her face. And I ain't just talking, I'm talking shit on my, because one thing about what I do when I do this makeup shit, and I will leave my Instagram right here so y'all can see what the fuck I'm talking about. I slay people's faces. I don't play when I do makeup. This is something that I really, truly love to do. And I don't play about that shit. First of all, it's a wedding. Those pictures last forever. So I'm not going to have you out here looking like no clown, looking stupid. And the pictures last forever. Like, that's her wedding day. She going to have them pictures forever. Okay, so she was like, yeah, when I seen it, I told her too. I'm like, I liked her makeup. Her makeup looked good. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. And I was like, yeah, but she didn't even say nothing. She was cool. She was talking to me. She was doing all this. Now she trying to talk shit about the makeup. And like, she could have just said that. So I'm like, no. She's like, well, I already knew you don't do no refunds. I told her, but she was just like, ask you anyway. I said, if she ain't paid for it, you paid for it. You paid for her makeup. So if she had a complaint, she act like it came out of her pocket. No. So I'm like, nah, she ain't getting no money back. No. And I'm not touching her face and I'm blocking her. She was like, well, I said, yeah, I'm blocking her. I'm taking her picture off my page. So her picture ain't even on my page. So y'all not going to see it. Her picture not on my page. I blocked her off my Instagram, Facebook, and my phone because I'm like, that's shady as fuck. If you had a problem, you could have just told me that. But I don't even know why you thought I would give her money back. And I just completed a service that took me hours to do. And you and me was talking and you was venting to me about all this shit about the wedding. Like you was mad about having to cook and do all this shit. You talking to me, talking shit about the bride and I'm listening. I was just like, girl, no. So the bride was like, okay, that's fine. I mean, I understand, you my makeup artist forever. So I already know how it go. I just wanted to see if there's anything you could do for her. And I was like, I'm not touching her face. If she didn't like what I did, why would I go back and do it again? I'm not going to do it. I said, I'm not going to touch her face. I'm not going to do anything for her. And I'm damn sure I ain't going to do her makeup for free. No. So I'm like, no. So we go and on Facebook, y'all, this was so long ago. I ain't think to be screenshotting this type of shit, but I could have showed y'all that. But anyway, go on Facebook and she had like a whole little rant about how she didn't like her makeup and that she didn't want no pictures of her on social media at all. Like, she told the bride in there, do not post me at all. I don't like my makeup. I don't like nothing about it. What she didn't like, she couldn't say like what it was that she did not like. She couldn't tell us. She couldn't say it. She just said she didn't like her makeup. So I'm like, okay, she capped. Anyway, she capped. But so on Facebook, she was trying to say all that stuff about don't post me, don't put no pictures of me. So when I had seen it, I blocked her. I was like, she's fucking crazy. So I did have her makeup up on my Facebook, but once all of that stuff, I started seeing her saying stuff, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take her off because her makeup looked good and I could have kept it. I could have kept it to show, and I did keep it to show for about a month. But then after that, I took it off. So let me tell y'all this, what happened lately. That's what made me want to tell this story too. I did the bride's daughter's makeup for a prom and slayed the hell out of her face, baby. And she on my page. I ain't gonna say, but she on my page and I slayed the out of her face. Okay. Did her makeup for prom. Posted it on my Facebook, posted it on my Instagram, right? So the bride, she reposted my post and she wrote this long, nice message to me about how she appreciated me, how she loves what I do, that I've been holding her down, her kids, whatever, as far as makeup is concerned. She was like, you always come through. You always do a good job. You don't charge a lot. She was like, and you do such an amazing work. She was like, I love what you do. I appreciate you, you know, making this happen for my daughter, da, da, da. Like, it was really nice what she said. Why this girl go underneath it and put a whole bunch of freaking eye, you know, the eye emoji eyes. I'm going to put it right here if y'all know what I'm talking about. She put a whole bunch of those and was looking like, so I was like, I had liked, well, I hearted what she said, and then I proceeded to block that bitch. Because what you trying to say? Because her makeup look good as fuck. So what you trying to say? She ain't say nothing. She just put a whole, she put a whole line, like maybe like 4 of them little eye things, like. And I was like, okay, I had blocked her, so she must have made a new page or something, because I blocked her from the other page, so now she made a new page, so I'm gonna block her from that page. So you don't need to be seeing what the fuck I got going on. So that kind of made me mad, because I was just like, if you had a problem, like, word to the wise, like to people out here that get services done, if you don't like something, hair, makeup, lashes, because you know lash techs be out here doing stuff. If you don't like something, tell them as soon as they give you the mirror and you look. If you don't like something, tell them. Don't walk out and then you come back and you hit them with a text like, I didn't like what you did to me. I'm not satisfied with whatever. Like, let them know so that they can fix the issue right then and there. Don't go and then talk about you don't like it. Because one thing I want to tell y'all, when you know photographers, they use a flash and it should be bright or whatever. She ain't had no flashback or nothing. If you don't know what flashback is, look it up. She ain't had no flashback, and I told y'all she's a darker skinned woman. Everybody else was like a lighter to brown skinned girls, and she ain't had no flashback or nothing. Like, she looked good. Like, everything was blended, everything looked nice, everything was right. And I do all colors. I do the lightest of the light girl to the darkest of the dark girl. I do all girls. Every ethnicity. I don't discriminate. I do Spanish, Asian, white, black, everybody. So I know how to do this. I don't just do black girls. I do everybody. So she looked fine. She just was trying to get one over. And it's a lot of people out there like that will try to get over on you and try to get shit done for free but the crazy thing is you didn't pay for it, sis. So what was you trying to do? I wasn't going to do her makeup for free. Fuck no. No, it wasn't going to happen. But they just taught me something. But it didn't even taught me nothing, because like she ain't the only person. Like, I got some other people I'm going to tell y'all about that be doing the most. It's always the bridesmaids. It's never the bride. It's never the bride. In my case, it's never the bride. The bride be so nice, so sweet, so be everything, but it always be that one person. And I'm gonna tell y'all another story coming up about, you know, some bride stories. I'm gonna tell y'all, but this lady had me effed up, and this story already long enough, and I'm gonna have to cut it down. But if you like this story, if you like my vibe, if you like everything about me, you need to hit the subscribe button. You also need to like this video, share my shit, and comment down below what your thoughts are on this situation. Have you had a bad service done to you? Do you feel like, because I be seeing people saying like, certain people that's in the beauty industry, hair, makeup, lashes, whatever, they like unprofessional. I know that sometimes you run across people that are not professional, but for the people that are professional, who do try to accommodate you, who do try to, you know, go out their way to do nice gestures and try to like make you feel comfortable in whatever it is that you're doing, like give it back. Don't come in there with that negative ass energy and be fucking slick on the side and be rude and be nasty and mean and then talk shit, because I know she was talking shit, but it's cool. I just said I would never do her makeup again. That's all it is. She blocked for life. It is what it is. But anyway, y'all, I hope y'all like this video and stay tuned. I got another video coming soon. And if you see this outfit, it's going to be in a few videos because today's recording day. So it's a vibe. I see y'all. Bye.